What's going on, Guardians? It's Tizzle here. So this is a solo legend clear of the new 0 Hour mission. I'll be honest, this was a lot harder than I thought. Ammo economy is a big issue in the boss room, which I'll get to. This isn't solo flawless. I die a few times, but I just want to get a video out there. I'm super busy, so I will run it back at some point, but this will be the strategy I use again. Because honestly, Whisper came back super easy in my opinion on the Legend version, so I'd be down to like run silly builds on that one. But this one you like have to go meta. I was trying Controverse Hold at first because that's what I first soloed this on way back in the day, and I wanted to do that. But yeah, you got to go like full meta. So here I proc Radiant right away, throw a Restoration Grenade, and then we have Ember of Empyrean. And then I just go in with my fixed odds. I've got marksman dodge on so that I can reload my fixed odds really quickly like that. And then that also gives me on your mark, which is really nice. So yeah, you can see we like clear out that room really quickly. So a solar machine gun is almost a must for Ember of Empyrean. Like I said, this is a pretty hard mission. I was pretty impressed. Bungie really brought it with this one. They even give you 20 minutes and 40 seconds, and honestly, that 40 seconds will like make a difference for most people, I think. I haven't played the normal version yet, but my clanmates said that it is it's the old path for like normal, and then the legend version is different, and then the floor code sequence thing is also different. So here, I like to take out the ads on the left, and then I try to proc an ignition on those ads beside the brig to do a bit more ignition damage on the brig. And then I pop my Celestial Goldie. Celestial is goated in this. Like honestly, most of the time when I run like a new mission or a GM or whatever, I have a pretty good idea of what I would run on other characters. So like I said, I started with Controverse Hold, then I actually switched to Dawn Chorus, but I still wasn't getting it done with that. Then I switched to Hunter, and I was like trying out Lucky Pants for a while. But when we get to the boss room, I'll show you like, well, even throughout this, Celestial comes in really clutch. I'll show you another couple spots here. But anyways, when we come here, I like to snipe these Vandals. And then I snipe these bottom Vandals, so that gets some of them out. And then I try to hit a knife if I can. There, I didn't, but I've had it chain. So I still got a good chain because those are all solar shielded shanks. But unfortunately my knives missed. But yeah, I've had it where the knives hit, and yeah, you just get like a really nice chain reaction there. But either way, this is pretty good clearing out of this room. Obviously I have all the solar mods on with like Heart of the Flame, Raise of Precision, so I'm proccing ignitions when I get crit kills, so I'm really trying to get like crit kills on those servitors and marauders and stuff. So these ads spawn in different spots. So that Tracer Shank on the left, sometimes he's behind you. So yeah, just something to watch out for. They've mixed up the spawns just a little bit. I like to use a Goldie on that Walker just to take it out quickly, and I get some Goldie energy back. And yeah, you can see I'm trying to clear things out really fast because I'll be honest, every second counts in this mission. Like I said, like this, I know it's not flawless, but yeah, you'll see I don't have like a lot of time left. Right after this run, I hopped on and did a Pantheon, and now I'm recording this late at night, so I don't exactly remember how this run went because I had lots of runs that were like close, and then I just ran out of time because yeah, like I said, I had to adjust my strategies a lot. So I'm down to 13 ammo on the machine gun. One trick you can do is load in with triple solar reserves on, and right when you load in, then you'll have like 50 more shots in your machine gun, and then swap your chest piece, but you do lose a couple seconds. But if you're worried about it, that's something you can do. But Sunshot does a good job anyways of cleaning up ads. Yeah, so unfortunately this part was pretty ugly. I've had a lot smoother ones where I'm actually hitting crits and stuff, but it was a long day. Like I didn't sleep good last night, and then yeah, I don't know. I was exhausted today. Like I was throwing in our Pantheon run, which was really disappointing. We were like at the end of Rulk, and I shot my totem thing too early, and we had to wipe, and it was like going on to the last damage phase. So yeah, again, just out of practice, I guess. I kind of said that on my GM commentary if you watch that. But getting back into the swing of things, like I said, I'm actually moving here in the next week. So that'll be nice to, well, take a Destiny break, but also to get settled in and stuff. If you're not familiar with the route, you really want to have a good idea of what you're doing. Like, you have to be quick on everything here. So I do these little bunny hops in the vent. That helps you get through it just a little bit quicker. I throw a healing nade here, pop my Goldie. This gets one captain down quickly. Then we take the other one down. So you'll get used to what way you have to go, but there where I'm looking, you can see that the cables are different on the side you have to go. So you have to activate the switch that is opposite to that side. So those cables run along the wall, or those pipes. That's how I know I have to go to the opposite. Then I activate that switch. I come over here. We hit our jumps. Then you jump up on the hatch of number 3. And then you can just jump your way up. So yeah, not activating all those switches is crucial. There might be like hidden ways or other ways. I haven't found like the hidden secrets. I just wanted to get this solo done. Like I said, this isn't even solo flawless, but like I said, this is a strategy I would use. So I just wanted to get a video out. So yeah, I've done it where I don't take these guys out, and here I lose some time because that stupid bomb exploded too early. Normally they like go in the air and then you can shoot them. But again, you don't have to kill these guys, but if you're going for flawless, they can like snipe you and stuff. So it does take an extra few seconds to kill them, but it's probably worth it. I've done runs though where I wasn't killing them, and then yeah, you can kind of just skip on by the captain. So about 14 minutes hitting the outside is pretty good pace. I would say if you're anything much slower than that, you're gonna have a tough time at boss room. And then here I'm just being careful with my jump. So I prefer this on Warlock big time because I can actually float up from here to that little thing above me, where here I have to land on this thing and then jump up to it. And then, so this is the route I take on Hunter, but I have a different route on my Warlock. And if you're running Dawnblade, you can use your super on the other side here, and you can Icarus skate to the top. So that's a bit of a time save as well. So anyways, we hit our jumps, and then, yeah, you just want to be fast here. Oh yeah, so there's one of my deaths. Stupid as hell. Normally I get in like a bit of a groove, and I'm like hitting, yeah, and then I'm just impatient, die again. Oh my gosh. Here, I'll just fast forward this stuff, sorry. Happens to the best of us. Then it takes forever to go. So what you want to do is right when those go, then you take off, hit your jumps. So that's how it should look. And then you don't have to wait for that last one. You can land on the ledge below, or you can land on that one that I landed on, and then you can jump like up to it. And then since I didn't really care, I just ran by those exploder shanks because I had already died. So I was like, okay, whatever, fuck it, practice run. But it wound up being the one I'll post. But normally I go left away from the exploder shanks, and then I just kill them quickly. But yeah, as you can see, I lost probably like a good 20 to 30 seconds dying there. So that was dumb. And then here, Sunshot is super nice because it does 40% more to red bars, so it can just one-tap them. I'm not sure how easy it is to be accurate while jumping on controller, but this isn't too hard on PC whatsoever. But it could be a little tougher. And then I just skip that orange bar guy. I just shoot the vent either with my machine gun or my sniper, and then I just dip away. So then for this part, you really want to make sure this one, it like feels deceiving. So I always make sure like I'm running into the wall, and then it's a pretty long jump. Like you could switch to stompies, but again, all these time losses do add up. Like if you're swapping loadouts and things like that. So just be wary of that. Like there was lots of times I was like close to finishing and didn't. But I was also trying out a bunch of different strategies. And yeah, the strategy I landed with would probably be good on all characters, but I think it's the best on Hunter, simply because they have Celestial Nighthawk, which is amazing for like dispatching the servitors really quickly. So here I swapped to a sword. Again, every second counts, so it just eager edge helps us get around. So what you want to do is you drop in behind Trevor. I've went right as well, but this is the quicker way. Again, I was kind of testing stuff all day, seeing lots of times, like even when I solo flawless a dungeon, I like to test out things because I usually make like helpful guides and whatever. So I like to be able to recommend different things. But like I said, on this one, you are really pigeonholed into the meta. So then once you get the left side done, you do what I did there and turn around, and then you're going to go to middle and you're going to jump across, and then you're going to go to the back one, sort of like where you came in from. So I'm going to go right here. And then I think I actually, I eager edged past the first entrance, which was dumb. So yeah, sometimes you can be a little too overzealous with eager edge. But I should have turned in down this way and then doubled back. But again, it doesn't really matter. But this would definitely be the route I recommend. Like I said, go in behind Trevor, get the two on left, double back through mid, get the one at the back first, or like the front, whatever you want to call it, wherever you come in. And then you get this one. And now we're just going to head for the exit. So when I joined my buddies for Pantheon after this, they said that there is one of these elevators, I guess, that goes up quickly. If you know which one that is, please leave it down in the comment. I didn't even know that that's a thing. This was just the one. Oh, never mind. So again, because I died, I was like, oh, well, I might as well practice this strategy. But apparently one of those elevators takes you up quicker, or you can go this way. And again, I screw up. Oh man, that's so funny that of all the runs to get, it's this one where I like die in the jumping puzzle constantly, which actually says a lot of good about the strategy that I used, because this was the first strat that I used Whisper. So obviously it works really good, because on the other ones, I was just running out of time to kill the boss, even though I was usually getting there, probably about this time, 8 to 8.5 minutes left. And this one will actually have been slower. So yeah, interesting. Anyways, again, you need to know the route really good. And then you go to the right here. And then here is this trip floor or whatever, booby trap. So you go left, then you go all the way over here, then all the way to the left right before the end. And then you're through. So that is the route on Legend. And again, I heard that route is different on normal. So if you're watching this trying to just do like a normal one, you're going to have to look up a different guide for that maze solution. So yeah, like I said, normally I was already in the boss room by like 8 minutes at least. But as you saw, I died like twice on the one jump, and then I fell on the elevator. So yeah, not the smoothest run. So I swapped to a loadout with Whisper, Mountaintop, and Zhouli's Bane. So this was my first time running this loadout. Like I said, I tried a bunch of different stuff. I tried a bait and switch Cataclysmic. What else? Anyways, machine guns were really nice for the ad clear. But yeah, here is where Celestial's so nice. So dispatches that servitor like immediately. That servitor doesn't spawn in until you deal a bit of boss damage. So I had killed a drag, and I think I procced an ignition with Rays of Precision, and it damaged the boss, and that's why that guy spawned in. And then I like to take the turrets out. So Mountaintop is goated in here because the final boss is actually a brig, not this captain. And it's really good for these turrets, as you can see. And it's nice to get the turrets out, because then you can use that area of the room when the boss TPs. So here I proc Revitalizing Blast, and then I just go in with Whisper. So like I said, this was the first time that I ran with this strategy, and obviously I cleared it. So strat works really good and better than everything else I tried. Like I said, I tried like Polaris Lance with a machine gun. Polaris is really nice as well, but I just found Whisper was better. So see, now we can come back here and we can use all this space because we took those turrets out, and taking those turrets out didn't take very long at all. And the other nice thing is like the servitor, the boss, they have pretty big crits. So yeah, it like Whisper is pretty easy to hit your shots with, I would say. Like if I'm hitting it, it's obviously easy because again, if you saw my GM this week, I used Whisper and my shots were pretty piss poor. But anyway, then we do the old Ember of Empyrean, throw our healing grenade down and then start going to town. And then also you want heavy ammo finder on, obviously. And then also be wary, like I'm trying to avoid those bricks on the ground, or I should have been, because back here especially, you want to stack up. Okay, so here I pop a Celestial Goldie and I'm lining it up. And look, I only did 12,000. That's because the boss has a damage gate. So that's another thing I learned in this run. So again, I wasn't really playing my life because I just thought this was going to be a practice run after that first death. But anyways, do not waste the Goldie there. I could have just done one Whisper shot and he would have TP'd. And then I could have Goldied him up at the front. And I believe then he would have spawned in the walkers. I believe. I'm not 100% sure. But on other runs, I was only doing like 30,000 on that Goldie. And then that one I only did 12,000. And I think that's because there's like a damage gate where he has to TP to the front of the room. So don't waste a Goldie there. So again, I will run this back for solo flawless, and maybe I'll do a different character or something. That'd be good. But yeah, don't waste it when the boss is there. So here, I don't know the best way to deal with those shanks. Probably not a mountaintop just because it's projectile. But you also probably don't want to waste your Whisper shots because that was the big problem I was running into, was just ammo economy, man. Like, there are a ton of ads in this boss room. It's crazy. I think Bungie did a really good job. Like, we've been wanting challenge for a while, and this was the most challenging solo flawless thing I've done in a hot minute, honestly. Like, I've been solo flawlessing most dungeons like day one, and yeah, I don't know. I thought this was pretty well done. So anyway, now we're just going to go in with our Whisper rotation and look at how much it's chunking. Like I said, like nothing else was even really coming close to this. So we get him to move, and then this brings in the walkers. And then here again, Whisper is so nice. So we go to the back of the room, and then you want to take these out. So this is why Lucky Pants wasn't good, is you have to keep your distance so much. So what I was doing before was like I had a trust with Succession, and yeah, I would take the legs out with Succession, and then I would be like right up on the walker, and I would proc my Lucky Pants, and I was able to like kill it in one rotation. But this is like so much easier. You're at the back of the map, it's safe, and then yeah, you just, if you can nail your crits. That one walker was like to the side, so it was really easy to see, where this one not so much. And now I'm getting my super at the most perfect time, because you need to take that servitor out so quickly. That is the biggest thing that was killing all my runs, was that servitor makes the brig immune, and then it's just such a hassle to like deal with everything. It just makes it really, really difficult. And then yeah, you have to be very careful of these falling, like the airstrikes that the brig calls in. So it's nice to deal damage from back here if you can. So yeah, just sit back here, get you a mountaintop. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, okay, Vorpal weapon just procced. I was gonna say I might want to use a frenzy roll because I wasn't seeing Vorpal weapon, but I'm pretty sure it procced on him. I just can't hit my freaking shots. Yeah, okay. So if you got Impulse Amplifier Vorpal, that is the way to go, because you don't want auto-loading because you're spamming this straight up. So just spam. And there I got lucky. I got a heavy brick. That was huge. And then I think I'm going to try to proc Revitalizing Blast at some point. You want to be proccing Revitalizing Blast because that's a 15% weaken, plus you get the Radiant. So anytime that you see your knife is up, and I got lucky just hitting it. So now look how much damage I'm doing. Like, look at the health bar. It's getting chunked. It went from half to house in 2 shots, like on his health name, on the health bar. So once the face is down, then it's really easy. And I didn't know he could do the airstrike when he was like going up. I thought he did like that thing. But anyways, almost got caught there. And look at Whisper, just absolutely chunk. So then Once he's down, I was like, okay, well, I'll see how much machine gun ammo. Again, I was treating this as like a practice run, and then I would have ran it back, but the clanmates wanted to run Pantheon, and it was getting late for them. And anyway, we did our Pantheon after this. So like I said, I just wanted to get a video out because I really feel that this strat is one of the best strats that you can employ. Like I said, I died a few times and still got it done, to my amazement. So yeah, Whisper and Mountaintop goes super hard in the boss room, and like I said, Goldie for taking those things out. So on other characters, yeah, Dawn Chorus, Daybreak, and I'm not even sure what I would run on Titan. I'll have to think about it. But anyways, that was the 0 hour on Legend solo, not flawless, but yeah, still got it done. So thanks for watching and take care.